Hello.
Wait, isn't this the silliest thing?
It's very silly. How's it going?
It's going.
Yeah? How's your new plate?
Still kind of messy, but it's getting there.
Nice. Ooh. Everything moved in well?
Which didn't fit.
You guys need anything?
No, I don't think that we do, honestly.
Did you say the couch didn't fit?
I wasn't there, but that's what I was told.
Yeah, no, it didn't fit. It didn't fit, so we have 3 recliners instead.
Nice. That sucks.
Eh,
To read
whatever.
the door. Oh no. Yeah, just chop it up and then like nail it back into place. It's totally fine. See no problems with that. Get really good at sewing. Could be a vibe. You could do like a patchwork thing. Could be cute. Artsy. I need to close it. My laptop is definitely going to overheat and die today. I have too many tabs open. Oh no. Too many tabs open in multiple windows. Not gonna end well.
Why do paladins wear chainmail?
I don't know. Why to paddle and Why?
Because it's holy armor.
I'm leaving the call.
Wow.
How do you get a D&D player to go out with you?
I don't know how.
You ask them for a D8 date.
What pit of hell did you find these jokes in?
Google.
Oh yes. Familiar with that pit. I know. It is gonna take off. Nothing I can do. Just accept it.
If the barbarian has 10 gold pieces and the rogue steals half of it, what does the rogue take?
Punch to the fucking face. I don't know.
1d12 slashing damage.
Oh my god.
A risk.
Okay, hurry up, Theron.
This is all
Jesus
tactical, I swear. Why do wizards like fireball so much?
I don't know why.
It's a well-rounded spell.
Oh my god. Anyway, I'm showing you my new coffee table setup that we did yesterday.
Yay!
Yeah, please change the topic.
Oh!
Oh,
Amazing.
Came
Did you
out
set
really,
that up?
really well. Yeah.
You made that. Wow. Okay. I have questions.
Okay, sure. What are your
What-
questions?
What are all the heads?
They're masks.
Oh, those are masks?
Yeah, so Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask is the game that came after Ocarina of Time, and it's like my favorite video game. And so the big one in the middle is Majora's Mask, and then all of the surrounding ones are the different wearable masks that you get in the game.
They look tiny, but they're like full-sized?
They're miniatures. They're just like miniature recreations. They're not.
Oh.
The Majora's Mask is wearable. The other ones are not.
It's like masks for tiny creatures.
Oh gosh.
Masks for your fingers. That's so cute. What's your favorite one?
Probably either the bunny hood, which is the little bunny-looking one up at the top, or the one exactly opposite, the golden circle one. It's called the Couple's Mask. It's like based around my favorite quest. It's a quest because like the whole game runs on a system of 3 days and using time travel, and this quest literally takes the entire 3 days. So you literally have to devote like one full time cycle in game to just this one quest. And there's a guy, and he's engaged to this woman, and essentially he got cursed by the Skull Kid who's wearing the Majora's Mask to be a kid again. And he like is hiding from her because he feels like shamed and embarrassed, and he's all like, I'm a kid, she's not gonna love me, and like whatever, like I'm cursed, and like ugh, everything sucks. And so you spend like 3 days getting them back together. Basically, you play like matchmaker for them, and then because like the whole time in this game, the reason everything's only 3 days is like he's slowly pulling the moon down to the Earth, and at the end of the 3-day cycle, the moon crashes into the Earth. So you have to keep using time travel to keep going back to the start of the 3 days to try and like accomplish everything you need to do. And so you finally manage to get them back together, and they meet at the hotel where she works. She's like an innkeeper, and he goes and he comes back, and they basically like get married right there with you as the only witness, and it's like 5 minutes till the moon's gonna crash in the Earth, and they know what's gonna happen, but they don't want to evacuate. They're just like, we just want to be here with each other. Thanks for being a witness. And then they go and they give you what is the couple's mask, because the whole culture is very ceremonial, so they both like had a mask, and in the ceremony they fuse the masks, and that's what makes the couple's mask. It's supposed to be like a representation of their relationship, and it's like a thank you for bringing them back together and everything. They just give you the mask. But then it's like 5 minutes to the moon crashing down, and so you have to go back to the start anyway. So you spend all of this time getting them like back together, and then you have to like leave again immediately, and then they're separated again at the start of the 3-day cycle, and just undoes everything you just did. So it's like the whole game's very tragic and very, very sad and very, very like hopeless a lot of the time, because it's like, yeah, you're doing all this good stuff, but you're also constantly undoing it all the time for the greater good, for like trying to save everyone. It's a lot.
That is a lot.
Yeah.
I'd be too stressed out.
A lot
I'd
of
be,
people don't
cry.
like it. A lot of people don't like it because they feel really pressured by the time limit. Like, there's a lot of people who don't like it because they're just like, it's too much pressure, I can't handle it.
Oh, jeez. Be pretty efficient.
I mean, you have to be. I've played the game so many times, and every time I play it, I always do like 100% run. Like, I'm never just like, I'm gonna do a casual run. Like, no, I'm getting all the masks. I'm doing literally everything. I don't care. Because a lot of them are just story masks. Like, they don't actually do anything. Like, the couple's mask doesn't do anything. It doesn't further the game in any other way. It's just a thing for you to get, and just like more story that like adds to it, but like it gives you no benefit by wearing it whatsoever.
That is a lot.
That's a very cute story.
Mhm.
That is a stressful story. I don't think that's cute. I think that's fucking stressful. God.
Mm.
But like, yeah.
But like a lot of the other masks like do stuff. Like one of the masks, it literally lets you like become captain of an undead army. There's like skeletons that like walk around and talk, and like you wear it and everyone's like, oh hey captain, and they like do stuff for you, which is pretty cool.
That's kind of handy.
If only we had that in real life.
I know, right? If only I was able to control an undead army of skeletons to do my bidding.
Me. Yeah.
Well, a girl can dream.
Oh my god.
Hail, travelers.
Hail.
How are we all doing today?
Very good. How about you?
Oh, can't complain. So welcome back to the Iron Lords. Last time, our party had escaped/rescued the 2 party members who were in the camp, and ran sorry about that, and ran for their lives to try and escape the bands of hunting Eskarakian soldiers that were after them. They made a stand on a bridge and defeated the ones that had found them, and were able to get back to the teleporter and teleport back to the city. Once they were in the palace, as they started going about their way, Mavana Magmahand handed Karen a note in passing, and on that note it said to meet her outside of the city at the ruins of the old tavern. The party decided not to tell anyone about what that note said, and we return to the party in the throne room. None of them have slept or rested yet, still weary from battle. And the floor is yours.
Are we?
So, none of us are rested?
None of you are rested. I believe Tsutsiko is not currently in the throne room. She's
I think
in the
I'm
garden.
resting.
She's resting in the garden. All right.
Yeah.
What were we talking about? We were doing something here.
I'm sure that we were, but it's been a bit. A lot has happened.
It's been a hot minute. Ooh,
You guys just came back. We all came back from that scary night. We almost died and was caught, right?
yep.
And
It was terrifying.
we have one more night to sabotage them? Or was that it?
You want to go back?
Well, we had 3 nights, right? Before they arrived.
Yeah,
Right.
what are we gonna possibly do for this last one though? Like what?
Create defenses around our city, I guess.
What if this time Zugleg pretends to be a prisoner and
Oh my god. How about we never do that again? Just never.
Well, how is our army coming? Where's the fox? How's her army coming?
I'm scared to ask.
Like, it's better that we know. Don't you think it's better we know?
Maybe.
I guess.
Fox!
I'm sleeping. Why do you need me? What? Okay, fine. Tsutsiko hears the call and very slowly shuffles to the throne room. I guess bringing her Warforged in tow? Or do I just want to leave them there? I don't know. She leaves it up to them.
You can just give us an update. Are they ready?
I don't know. She goes back to one of them.
You ready?
Yeah. Hello.
Hey, Lord Tsutsiko.
How you doing?
We are prepared.
Sounds like stuff lag.
I thought it was so close.
Right? That sounds so much like
Yeah, I was confused for a second.
Your sacrifice is appreciated and needed, and you will be honored, and your families will be honored, and this is great.
That is good to know.
Yes. We have an army marching against us. They'll be here on the morrow. How do you guys feel in combat?
We have not been tested.
Oh, let's go get tested.
That's just a good lesson for life.
Make sure you get tested, kids.
Want you to pee in this cup.
Tsutsiko's going to gather all of the Warforged and let the people know in the throne room that they still need to be tested for combat.
Okay, but who are you testing it on?
Each other. Me.
Neither of those options sound like a good idea.
Yeah, agreed.
We should have got a prisoner of war and brought them back with us.
Yeah, I'm sure that would have gone over great.
We could do that tonight.
No, can we?
Hop over, body snatch, leave.
That does sound like the easiest plan that has been suggested yet, but I'm still not crazy about it.
We need someone to these Warforged to practice on.
Jeffrey?
Yeah, sure. Let's get my fucking dad. What?
Or your mom.
Yeah, your mom would totally go for it.
Yeah.
I'd rather my mom not die. That'd be cool.
Well,
Would
I'm gonna
you?
kill her?
She doesn't seem very nice.
You know, Karen, this might come as like a shock, but also, you don't seem very nice either. You know that, right?
We know. Everybody knows.
Just making sure.
Is there like a stadium or a gymnasium or some sort of place we can take our Warforged and test them out?
I mean, we could take them back to the stadium with the Demon Gate.
We're not opening the Demon Gate
I
again.
didn't say open the. It's just a open, like, safe space. Not safe space. It's like an open.
Very unsafe space.
very
It is not a safe
dangerous-
space.
The
The
exact
arena is not your
opposite.
safe space.
Testing.
It's a flat surface with no small children. Okay,
Is that
there
what
was,
qualifies as safe space? A flat surface with no children?
I mean, last time there was a small child that got stabbed. But
She's
That's
also
true.
she's actually not a child, and she's actually 26.
Well, she looks like a child.
we
And
should-
Well,
acts like
I agree that she looks like one, but we had a deep conversation. Yeah, she's like 26. Can you believe?
that's concerning.
Is she a little developmentally delayed?
I think she might be.
Oh dear.
Oh my god, can we stop being so... She's not here to defend herself. Stop being mean.
And
That's really bad for PR. DD kid got stabbed at our event.
she's not a kid.
Oh, whatever.
Well, I wonder if Garuz is still a stuffed animal.
What does that have to do with the Warforged?
Nothing. I just
Oh.
came to mind.
Just
that
a
he-
random thought that just popped in your head.
Yeah, he was a stuffed animal when we left.
Okay.
So,
Well, okay. Well, who do I talk to get these things tested? She's addressing the board, the council right here.
well, let's go kidnap someone tonight.
We have another night to do this?
What?
What are you talking about?
No, we should probably focus our defenses. Like figure out, like overlook the battlefield, figure out some traps. Think of maybe
Lords.
a peace treaty we have, like as backup in case we fail.
Yeah, okay, sure. I'm sure they're gonna wanna...
I'm sure that'll work.
Yeah, the ship is safe.
They'll thoroughly decimate us, and then we'll be like, so peace? And they're probably gonna be like, no, I don't think so, actually.
Hey, whatever happened to our adventurers that we sent out like ages ago?
Oh yeah, did they die?
They
That's
might have died. We haven't heard from
Yeah.
them in a very long time. I feel
It
like.
just seems like a very long time because the past few sessions have been day by day instead of the
Oh.
normal week by week.
What was the asshole's name?
Frankenbeans.
Frankenbeans. He should test them.
Yeah, where's Frankenbeans? Get him in here.
Frankenbeans can test it.
I think that's a mighty
This
idea.
seems
So
mean
they
to
give 'em-
Frankenbeans.
You can slap a sticker on them, tested, Frankenbeans, approved.
Frankenbeans approved.
Like, we'll pay him for the job.
If he lives.
It's like a quality control sticker.
He doesn't have to test each of them. I think it like a
That's how
one.
it's being tested by
Please.
Frankenbeans.
Stickers made and put them on their butts as a tramp stamp. Frankenbeans approved.
Tramp stamps.
My lords, perhaps it'd be
All
best if all of you rested up and cleaned yourselves up before taking on more duties.
Yeah, we're getting delirious. Not a bad idea.
Alright, let's do that.
I'm gonna go snuggle Gurus.
You are? He doesn't want that.
Okay. Tutsuko's gonna go take a short rest and then test the Warforged after.
You mean a long rest?
Yep. Long rest. Long rested, everybody.
Come on.
Alright, I'm gonna move you guys to your normal rooms.
Or you want us in our rooms? Go to your room.
Go to your rooms.
Wish I could remember which one was mine.
Yeah, just pick a random one.
Everything is working fine for me, but the map still hasn't actually like rendered.
Mine took a
Zoom in.
long time to render.
Like the pillows are fine, and
Yeah, why are the
chairs are
pillows the
fine.
first thing to render?
Because the pillows are a separate asset.
I thought you were gonna say because the
They're-
pillows are the most important thing. They're holding the whole castle together.
Obviously.
They're structural pillows, don't you know?
Jordan, are you using the extended one or the normal one? Yes, that doesn't fucking help me.
I love it when people say yes to either or answers.
I usually do it for a gag, but
That's my bane of my existence.
if it works on your phone, that's probably a laptop issue, not a network issue.
Mm.
Yeah, fucking.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
That's like step one to tech support.
Call
There,
tech
there.
support and you haven't
There,
turned it on off again?
It's like the first thing you do. Something's wonky, fucking restart that shit.
Brina, do you want to hit the long rest button?
Yes, sir.
Click on your character first.
I did. Okay, let's do that again. Ugh. No dice.
Oh, that might be because you're a NPC. I'll just do this manually.
I agree.
Alright. So technically after your long rests, it would be around 4 in the afternoon.
Okay.
You're supposed to meet Mavana
Girl that gave me the note. It beat me with the no working.
Oh yeah.
So you're supposed to meet her at the ruins of the old tavern outside of town by sundown. So you'd have another like hour or two.
Boy, what to do?
Brothel.
Should we tell
Brothel.
our advisors about what happened?
No, they've never advised us at this point.
That's true. They've given us very little help. But we also haven't like listened to them either. We're just like, fuck it, we'll just do this.
So what are you guys gonna do?
No.
Are we
Mm.
going?
Go. Who are you guys talking to? Make a decision.
Where
Thought
we're
we-
going
thought we
down?
were going.
Are we gonna?
Are we
gonna
leaving?
Test the Warforge before we.
We don't have time.
We don't have time.
It's an hour. We have like 2 hours. How long do you think a fight is gonna be?
Well,
At least that long.
2 hours? What? I usually take about 2 minutes.
Can't relate.
Um, okay.
Okay. So
Do
we're
we
all
wanna make a-
long rest.
Hold on.
What?
I want to
Oh.
pause until we can get Zuglag in on this call.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna get some water then.
Same seed.
Oh,
But you aren't in the call.
He's here. He's just muted.
He's here in spirit.
Well, I don't know how good I sound, but
You sound.
A little bit like a Warforged.
The war
all shitty internet, buddy.
He
I mean, it's
is.
working fine for me.
Everyone else doesn't have problems, and you're in the same place. So.
I'm also the farthest away from everybody in the apartment.
Wow. And you
Go
don't
to the
have
bathroom.
a.
It's slightly closer.
You have a 50-foot cable.
Yeah, let me just rock
around?
D&D on the shitter. All right.
Why not?
And the hotspotting your. Like, are you on the Wi-Fi with your phone?
Whoa, I'm sorry. Wait, hang on a second. Did you just say you were playing D&D on the shitter?
No, he's not.
He said
No, I'm-
he doesn't want to do that.
Jordan, are you on Wi-Fi on your phone?
Yes.
And the Wi-Fi on your phone works fine, right?
For the most part.
Okay. And did you try and create a hotspot?
I did. It didn't make any kind of tangible difference.
And what is the issue that you're having?
The laptop is struggling to hold on to the internet signal and process much of anything. It can handle Roll20, but it can't handle that Discord update.
So the connection shows that it's weak, yes? You have like
Connection
one
shows
bar
that it's what, sir?
3 or like you see like 1 bar to 3 kind of thing.
Yeah, I have full bars, but
Okay, so go to like speedtest.net and do a speed test.
I'm gonna do one too.
Because Roll20 should take way more data than Discord.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go! $492 megabytes.
What? Sorry, Jordan interrupted you. What, Jordan?
Still connecting.
Still connecting. Okay.
Okay, there we go. It's running now.
I also just did one.
And roughly, what does it say?
9.24.
I got 60 megabytes per second download and 3 upload, which is pretty alright.
That is all right. But his shouldn't be that low.
Wait. What? I got 6.
9.24 download, 5.95 upload.
Ooh.
Yeah, ours is
Okay.
almost 500 download and almost 200
Yeah,
upload.
yeah, Toronto people, we get it.
I mean, mine was that good at home.
I'm gonna miss it. Apparently, internet's
And
slow in
if-
Australia.
And if you
I believe
connect
it.
your computer to your phone with a hotspot, and then you run the test, try that.
Okay. We interrupt this D&D session for some live technical resolution. Please stand by.
Yes.
Have you tried turning it off and back on?
Yeah, we already went through
Yes.
that. That was an earlier joke.
We already
That
went.
was step one. We're already there.
Is it plugged in?
Ooh, that's true. Can you plug it in?
He cannot.
No, the router's upstairs.
Hmm.
So I guess you guys are still on the given Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are.
And it's been working fine for everything until now. Maybe we need to get that extension that they were talking about.
I think we do.
Extendo cam.
I'm on an extension.
Did they say they could put like a Wi-Fi extender down here?
Also, as an FYI, this might be a relatively short session, depending on what you guys do.
Well, we're off to a great start so far.
That bodes well.
So hence
Well,
why
I mean,
this interim.
Considering all the issues that we're having, that might not be such a bad thing. So.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, it's okay.
Start my computer. I think that's why it's
Angry?
yeah. It's struggling.
Okay, so with using my phone as a mobile hotspot for the Wi-Fi, and then doing that, I have a download of 3.55.
These even sound worse.
How is
And the upload test won't even run. I just got an error.
This,
how is,
Have you
okay,
tried
turn
standing on your laptop
turn the
and
Wi-Fi,
one held up?
turn your
like above your
phone's
head?
Wi-Fi off and just use data.
you don't have the data to do that, do you?
It just flipped over today.
I thought you had like 10 gigabytes of data or something.
I just flipped it up to 30 because I keep using it all.
30, my bad, right? Yeah. Just
You're
use
bored.
that
I
shit.
never even use more than like 5, and I'm rarely on
I
Wi-Fi.
think I have.
I get bored a lot at work.
I think I have a limit of 10, and I only use like 2 or 3 a month,
Yeah.
if that. It's usually just all Spotify.
And then another question for you.
I spend a lot of my time at work scrolling Facebook and Instagram. It's a bad habit, but we get slow sometimes.
That's what's killing your fucking data.
You sound so rough.
Yeah, I know why. I'm just saying it is what it is. So download is now 23.63 and upload is 1.06.
Hey.
All right, that's workable.
Better.
And now Discord is still just chugging along.
Well, no, I killed Discord earlier, but
Okay, so turn Discord
boot it back up
and
again.
see if it'll rumble through. Because Discord updates are like a couple of megabytes generally.
yeah, it's working better than before. So,
I mean, it's not much of a high bar.
well, better than before means it's actually working. So,
You went from dial-up to well, I mean dial-up was worse than that. Technically, 9 is high speed.
okay, wait for it.
Soon you'll be on the World Wide Web.
We've lost him. And did we get him back? Maybe.
I'm in.
Oh my god, he doesn't sound like he's in a bathtub.
Woohoo!
Alright, yeah. See, just sometimes it just takes 10 minutes of troubleshooting and we get there.
We still
And
gotta
then
do
in future-
something about this internet though. I can't fucking use my data every week.
No.
No,
I
no.
would recommend you guys get a extendo cam for the Wi-Fi. And just put one wherever Will is because he has good internet and boost it from there.
We're on opposite sides of the apartment from each other right now.
All right, then put it in the middle. All right. So, we're back in this. Let us resume where we left off with what are you guys doing?
Owen.
What are we doing?
It's a fabulous question.
Snuggling the cat.
Owen.
Well, in the game, not in real life. Oh my god, get your shit together. Do we want to make a plan for when these people try to kill us and talk about that cube and try to see if we
Oh
can do anything
yeah,
about the cube?
we should do something about that fucking cube.
Cube?
Yeah.
Who would know anything about the cube?
I don't know.
What are
The
we talking
cube.
about?
The cube that
Am
was
I
on the
being-
desk.
Did you miss that you were
Are
being
we
attacked
being
by the
forced
Borg?
into joining
Jeez.
a cult here?
Oh, the cube. The magic cube.
The magic
Cube.
cube. The magic
The
cube that was on the
cube.
guy's desk in the camp. Yeah.
I've had a lot on my
Poison.
mind.
The poison for
Must be
Crusoe.
okay.
This
Thinking
poison.
about the cube is
There's
not
some
on the
lemons.
top of my fucking priority list.
You mean you aren't consumed day and night by the cube?
What does it mean?
Hello, have you heard about the cube? We'll go door to door.
We'll worship the cube in the end.
Oh my
Anywho.
God.
Anyway, enough cube talk.
Well, we need to talk about the cube more to find out what it's about. Someone. Who do you think will know about the cube?
I mean, Zuggy was the one who really saw it, right?
Do you want to talk to
No, we need to
Garuz
talk to
and Honor
Bruce
Shaper?
or Honor Shaper or whoever, yeah.
Yeah, let's go talk to him.
cube. Alright. People are moving, things are happening. Walking down hallways. Oh yeah,
Looks like
and Pooh, you don't
gameplay.
have weapons anymore.
Oh, that's right. Jesus fuck.
You guys lost your
Oh, yeah.
legendary
Well, you
weapons.
don't.
Yeah, I don't.
You don't
Sort of
either.
a fucking problem.
I have Bast's rapier.
I guess.
And you have my great sword, Tamaki.
Yeah, it's not the same though.
I'm sorry.
It's not the same.
It just doesn't hit
It's
the
not.
Did they take the glaive of Snograk from me too?
same. Nope, that's on the table here. You guys never did anything with it. It's right here.
Fuck yeah.
Get back-
All right, well
get
there you
back
go,
fucking
Tamaki. You got a glaive of
Snograk.
Snograk.
Ooh. Not rag glaive.
Yeah, yeah.
Glaive of
Yeah.
Snograg.
Is-
For those who need a reminder, that's what this is.
Oh, right, with a little dude in it.
And everybody you hit gets an instant runny nose.
Wow. Call that the glaive
Yeah,
of
it's,
inconvenience or what?
-2 to poison damage.
Okay, why does it say spear now?
Because it's technically a spear.
I thought it was
What's
the
the difference
glaive.
between a glaive and a spear?
It is
I
a
don't know what's the
glaive.
difference between a rapier
What
and
are
a
you talking
great
about?
sword. Like,
Different weapon altogether.
No, guys.
they're all sharp, pointy sticks. at the
Did
end
you
of the day.
change it to spear?
Glaive. No, I didn't. It's a spear type weapon. That's all.
So this has been a basic weapon this whole time.
Are we experiencing a Mandela effect right now? Like, what is happening?
I don't know what you guys are talking about. It says glaive right there.
Okay, no, you can't do that to me,
Unacceptable.
buddy.
How?
I think you guys are just seeing things because it just has glaive in there.
I had the thing open and it said spear,
Yeah.
and now it just changed to glaive. You're pulling some
Check out
shenanigans.
proof.
I don't know what shenanigans you're talking about. I think it
That
was a
simple
glaive all
weapon
along.
proficiency backer,
and you
so
guys-
help me.
You guys all remember that it was glaive.
You can't fool me into thinking this is a Mandela effect.
Oh my god.
Okay. So, Honor Shaper, we have a question about a cube.
He looks up from what he's working on. Oh, yes. What is it?
You want to tell him, Zuggy?
Oh shit. Mouthful M&M. Sorry.
We'll just wait for him to finish his breakfast.
Of M&Ms.
What are M&Ms?
I don't know, Zuggy, what are M&Ms?
To be honest, I don't really know either. I just kind of found them. They're not bad.
I love that you just eat things you just find.
I Yeah, believe what,
from what it looks like, those look like rabbit pellets.
Yeah, they taste alright.
Yes. Well, you had something to ask me.
Oh, right, yes. Thing that almost killed me, right. So, in our little misadventures in the enemy encampment, we seem to have discovered a magical box which seems to, what were the specific details of it? Well, it almost sucked the life out of Karen and negates all magic and problems, yeah. So, how do we turn that off?
I'm sorry, come again. You found a box with magic and weapons and turning it off?
Right, so this enemy commander that's coming, he has some sort of magical box.
It's a cube, really.
Potato, potato. So, this magical box, when you come within a certain range of it, it seems to dampen or negate magical powers.
Okay, following.
Right, so how do we make it not negate the magical powers?
Well, I would assume turn it off.
Right, that's what I'm asking. I don't know how to turn it off.
Well, I don't know. I don't have the box with me. I don't know all the boxes.
Somebody made the box. I assume they made more than one. Maybe there's an instruction
Well,
pamphlet in the magical booklets going around. I don't know.
Can you describe what it looked like? Any sort of special markings or engravings, anything like that?
It was a box.
And
God.
perhaps you have a handout that you could look at to describe it to me.
I don't.
God.
Why not?
Oh wait, wrong section. There we go. Right. Well, it was blue. There was a lot of wibbly wobblies all over it. Some kind of looked like when you get ketchup on something, like when you put it on your food, kind of all over it. Except it wasn't ketchup; it was like weird silver bits.
Ketchup.
Looked like there was some kind of like compass on it, and maybe there was a keyhole. I don't know if I saw one, but more or less, yeah.
And would you say there was that the compass was very geometrical looking?
It had a lot of like pointy shapes all over it. I suppose it could have been magical.
Did any of the bits of the cube, as you so call it, did any of that glow?
Yeah, I think there was like some corners on the top of it that was glowing, and I think it gave off a bit of a light. I think. I don't know. There was a knife protruding in and out of me a lot, so I was a bit distracted.
Why do you have to say it
Well,
like that?
that is understandable when a knife protrudes in and out of one to not be paying attention. Perhaps we should work on that.
Yeah, right. It's the old allergy, right? So.
He turns to Garuz, who is not a doll, and says to him, Garuz, can you go ask the Grand Librarian for the book on magical devices from the High Elven Kingdoms? You know what I mean. I believe that there's something in that one that kind of sounds like what you were talking about. And if it is, then it would be a make of elven design. High elf specifically. After,
Yes, correct. You've been doing with something like that.
well, either they stole it or the High Elves are trading with them directly. The High Elves don't usually trade their technology out willy-nilly. Garuz comes back and hands him the book. Here you are. And Fidget will flip through the pages of the book, and he will show you a rough drawing of what it looks like, and it will look pretty much like what you saw. Is this kind of what it looked like?
Right, yeah, that seems to be more or less it, I think.
Yes, so I guess that is confirmation that either they are working together with Excorak, although I'm not sure what the High Elves have against us. They haven't even talked to us. But, well,
There's no guarantee that it was simply given to them.
that is true. To me, it seems more likely that they would have stolen such technology. Powerful weapon indeed. It says here that it can stop or negate any sort of magic within a range of 60 feet from the box, and that there are 3 talismans, I guess, that can be worn to be allowed use of magic within the field.
There's the catch. Okay.
Do you know where we can find these talismans?
Well, I would assume they would be with the users of said box.
Mm.
What?
Users of the box.
Right, probably with the wizards then.
Well, that's not going to help us since the wizard is near the box.
Yeah, and they'll be anticipating us again.
Mm.
I don't suppose the High Elves would have more of these talismans. Do we get to the High Elves in a day? Do they have a teleporter by the High Elves? No.
I'm sure they did once upon a time, but getting their attention these days is not easy. Their borders are usually shut tight. If we had one of their flying devices, possibly, but nobody outside of that does.
Right, I doubt we'd have the time to try and procure them anyway.
Mm.
Well, maybe we should just move. Find a new kingdom.
Why don't we just pick up the kingdom and put it somewhere else?
Have we tried, like, some high shrubbery around the outside of the kingdom so they don't find us?
How high of
swear there
shrubbery
was-
would it have to be?
Cover it with some leaves. Hide the evidence of the fire
It's
power.
impenetrable forest wall. I guess we can't go any further.
Get some mud on it, looks like a big hill.
What if we just leave one person way outside out front, and then, they go and stop them and are just like, oh no, it's this way, and they point in a totally different direction, and then they just
Yeah.
miss us.
We take
It
the
sounds like-
road sign that points towards our kingdom, strike it out, and then write something else.
Yeah.
This sounds like a
That'll
great
fool
job
'em.
for Frankenbeans, I think.
It's gotta be something unappealing, because we can't put, like, cotton candy factory this way. They'll be like, oh, Commander, can we go to the cotton candy factory, please?
Goblin brothel.
You don't know how they get down. That might not work. That might
Kitties, this
backfire.
way.
Zuglag's house.
So, like,
Also, not technically lying.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Goblin perfume factory. This
Ooh,
way.
that's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Manure storage.
Ode to Goblin.
A glue factory. How about that? I don't think they would like that.
Wow.
Tax and accounting services.
Also not technically a lie.
There's nothing to see here except for Globin.
Go glob.
Goblin perfume, an accountant, and a leper colony. That's all we have.
And a glue factory.
Where'd the leper colony
You have a
come
leper colony.
So they would never bring their horses to a glue factory.
The horses would go nay nay.
Anyways.
And meanwhile, Honor Shaper and Gruz are just like side-eyeing each other like these people are going off on a tangent again.
They are
These
our
people are ruling the
overlords.
kingdom. Oh, God.
Yeah, only hope. Oh dear. Well,
That was was nice knowing everybody.
Yeah. Good time. Good luck. All we need to know about the cube for now? There's no other way to.
Doesn't say anything in here.
Hmm.
I think it just
First
means that if we
talisman has the-
prioritize the wizards, we can get rid of it.
The first talisman controls the device, and the other two are just for use.
It is something. It's a start. We can work with that.
Well, you can't help, Karen. So I guess it'll just be up to me and my regular body and everybody but you to take down the wizard.
Go for it.
I will need another rapier.
Azatamaki, are you taking the glaive?
Yeah, I might as well.
Alright. Then I will make you a thing for this. What are you guys gonna do?
What's next, guys?
We gotta go meet the person.
Yeah, is it time to go meet the person?
Might as well.
We can always head down there a little early, find a coffee shop to wait at.
I mean, I think we're past the waitings part. I think, like,
It's time to go.
Yeah, let's go.
Sure, let's do it.
Alright. So you all head out of the city together, and you guys go to the ruins of the old tavern just outside the city on the main road. You wait for Mavana Magma Hand, but time passes, the sun goes down, and she doesn't arrive.
Oh.
Oh no. Can we go to her house?
You can go to her house, yes?
Yeah, do we know where she lives? Do it.
I don't know if you guys would specifically know where she lives, but
We know people who would know.
yes. So when you
She's
enter
in-
back into the city, what do?
Hmm.
Do we ask Farum? Do you think he would know where she lives?
probably
We
not.
must have sent her a paycheck at some point. Do we pay her?
I don't know. We
I don't think we do checks, do we? Is that just like bags of
wheelbarrow
gold or
of
some
gold.
shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The desk guy would probably know.
In any case, I think we just ask and see if anybody's seen her or knows where she lives.
Yeah.
So you guys are coming back to the palace?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I suppose
Suppose
so.
so.
Alright. You walk back into the palace, and you see William is hurriedly walking towards you guys as you guys enter.
Oh dear. What now?
Hey, Bill.
My lords, my lords. Terrible news.
Let me guess, Magma Hands is dead?
How did you know? She was found
No.
dead in her office of an apparent heart attack.
Huh.
Well, I
Is
dare
that
say.
right?
Wait, you said in her office, like here in the palace?
Yes, she has an office on the not directly in the palace, but in the walls of the inner courtyard.
Well, that's not allowing.
My God, she was murdered in the palace. This is great.
And it was one of us. Looks around at everybody else.
Can we not?
This has turned into a
Right,
murder
well,
mystery.
thank you, Mr. Forsyth. Any further information we need to know?
No, I just thought you would want to know that one of the lords have been has died.
Can you
Right.
take us to her office?
Yeah, where's her
Yeah.
office?
Yes, of course. Follow me. I believe her doctor is still there. And you guys follow him to an office where you find some palace guards are standing outside, and the doctor is sort of preparing her body for transport.
Just wait before you move anything. We wanna have a quick look around to see if we can find any evidence of wrongdoing in here. And I want to get like my Sherlock hat out and a big magnifying glass. Do I have a big
All right.
magnifying glass?
The doctor looks up at you because Mavana is on the floor and he's preparing her body in a bag, kind of thing, for transport. And he'll say to you,
Ah, my lords, it is a most unfortunate time that one so young should be taken from us.
Yes.
It does appear to have been a heart attack, but it concerns me, for she was in great health.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it wasn't a
And
heart
in my
attack.
professional opinion, this was not natural causes. But I am not one to throw around accusations.
We're pretty much right there with you, Doc. We were due to meet with her on some previously discussed business, and she failed to show up. So I can almost guarantee that this certainly wasn't a natural cause.
Ah, well, I will leave it in your capable hands, and trust that the lords of the city will bring justice down upon those who did this wrong.
We're going to do our best. Did you find any traces of any kind of poisoning, any kind of struggle? I know you said heart attack, but you checked for all that?
Yes, I have checked. I have not found any sort of powders or tinctures anywhere.
Mhm.
Nor can I find any sort of topical injection site.
Must be in the rectum.
Jesus Christ.
And sure
Also a
you-
possibility, yes, but does not appear to be any forced entry.
Forced entry. Oh dear.
Don't laugh too hard there.
I'm trying to give it together.
Forced entry, though. That was good. That was smooth. Nicely done. Right. Well, I suppose you're free to remove her unless anybody else has any matters they need to discuss, and let us know what the autopsy reveals as soon as you can.
I will. And
he will motion to the guard that is inside the office with him, and they will pick up the stretcher slash bag and carry her out, leaving you guys in the room alone. In the room, you see a large-sized desk with drawers, a comfortable chair. The walls are lined with bookshelves. And you are free to do what you wish.
I'd like to make
there any-
an investigation check for starters.
Sure, go ahead. Alright. You are lost by the sheer amount of books. I've never seen that many books in one little room. It just
So
scares
many
you.
words, his brain is broken.
Like my brain has. It's not
It's
good.
frightening.
Yeah.
Just close your eyes and sit
Karen-
in the corner for a second.
Karen, you have the thought of maybe looking through her desk for any sort of indication of notes.
Let's look at her desk. Did we find anything in the desk?
As you look through the desk, you see some sheaves of paper with documentation about the work she was doing, various researches she was doing, since Ivana was your chief of agriculture. She has a lot of reports on her desk and tucked away in her desk about how food is going and how the city's produce is coming along and how things can be bettered, stuff like that. But you can make another investigation check. Alright, Karen, you've lost interest.
I can't read this.
You're like, God,
See
this
if
is
there's
boring.
Any look for like hidden drawers or something like that in the desk where you might store
Or just
Yeah,
look
go
at
ahead.
the stuff
special documents. I can't read, Karen.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna look at the
I
documents.
forgot.
I'm gonna look for drawers.
How
That's
do
what
you
I'm good at.
forget? How does everyone keep forgetting of all the stuff that Bass can't do? This happens. This is like the
Yeah,
fifth time.
this is not up Bast's alley. As you can see, Bast is just, he's looking at it and he's like, no idea.
Looks like a desk, guys.
Tutsuko is not very interested because there's no sausages that she can smell anywhere.
Okay. Golgon will see everybody crowded around the desk and walk over and say, well, you found anything?
We found some papers.
I found a lot of words my brain has.
There's a desk over there.
The one where we're standing around. I also see that there's papers. Yes.
Anybody have like detect magic or anything?
I do.
I know you don't, Karen. That wasn't a question for you.
I will ritual cast to test my detect magic.
Alright, you'll take 10 minutes to cast your spell. And you detect magic emanating from the desk.
Okay, I will search the desk.
There's no point. I already looked
Roll
for
an
a hidden
investigation.
drawer.
Come on, that one.
Oh boy.
Alright, Gulgurn.
Hey, one of us has to be competent.
Better now than
Gulgurn, with your detection of magic, you're able to narrow down what the others couldn't find, and you see a small switch or a button, I guess, that can be depressed. Upon
I
pressing
press
it, okay, you press it, and you hear some whirs and clicks, and even feel some magic as locks open, and a hidden drawer compartment slides open to the side of the desk. Inside the desk, you see a notebook.
I will take the notebook and I will start to read it.
All right. I'm going to give you access
Because I can read.
to the notebook. You can
Look,
indeed read.
that's uncalled for.
It's a bit mean.
Shots
Not his
fired.
fault. Read.
As you lift the notebook out of the desk, you hear a series of clicks as the booby trap goes off.
Gulgurn, you should now see, under Dom Garoom, you should see Marvana's journal. Oh, we lost someone. We lost Will.
I'm
Oh,
here.
he's back.
Oh, he's back.
Will, you should see Marvana's journal under Dom Garoom.
I see it.
And you open, so the book has a ribbon marker to the last page entry that was made. You flip open to the book entry and you can read out what it says.
Alright, let's see what we got here. I suppose I'll just read it out loud so everybody can know, especially you asked. I'm a thoughtful person, I know.
Wow,
Alright,
thank
it says
you.
here. It says here, the information that I seek is close, I can feel it. Perhaps I need to recap my findings, perhaps it will lend clarity to my thoughts. The cult that grips the city beneath the Iron Lord's very noses calls themselves the Children of Nowhere. Fantastic. Great. Anybody have any thoughts on that?
I'm sorry, did you say cult?
There's
Aye.
a cult?
Another
Aye.
one? The cube cult?
We should introduce them to the cube.
Oh, yeah, that'll be good. I'm just trying.
Excellent. Wonderful. Also, what is a cult?
You don't know what a cult is?
No? Really?
We've
You
We've-
would love it.
we've talked about this.
We were researching cults, like heavily.
Have we
did?
have we already forgotten that I mentioned the Children of Nowhere already? It was in my findings.
But to be honest, we started fighting things and eating things, and I got a little distracted. So, what is a cult?
Like a club, but creepy.
It's a group of people who are all joined together by some sort of force or idea. Like, you know, there's a lot of people.
Extremism.
There's a lot of people who say that religions are cults. They're just accepted cults.
Oh, okay. So, like, me and the goblins back in the Badlands, because we were all together working to find food and eat, that makes us a cult?
No. Like, you need to have, like, a specific sort of ideology or, like, a goal, you know? Like,
Right, like
I
finding
hate...
food.
No. Like, let's, like, it needs to be bigger than that. Like, finding food is, like, a basic survival need. It needs to be more, like, esoteric than that and more of, like, something that's not just, like, a direct need. Like, I hate this one group of people, and you get a bunch of people together who all hate that one group of people and then want to do really bad stuff to that group of people, for instance.
And you all wear funny cloaks.
I
Or
mean,
have
I'm
rituals.
still not seeing the difference, to be honest with you.
Like, let's say there's a group of, I don't know, 4 adventurers plus a fox who wanted to resurrect a ghost.
Oh my god. Are you saying we're a cult?
This is not a
Like,
cult.
okay, so now I'm more confused. Was I in a cult or am I in a cult?
We are not a cult.
Alright, enough.
State of mind.
If we're a
Enough.
cult, we're the lamest cult
Like-
ever.
Karen's in a cult that sells makeup from Mary Kay.
Hey,
Oh my god.
Can we focus on the task at hand, please?
Right, yeah, so, no, that's
Discuss
clear,
this
sorry.
further.
Right, yeah, go, sorry, yes.
Alright, so where was I? Jeez, bloody hell. I've been able to get informants into some of their meetings, but to limited success. But I have been able to ascertain that their goal is to return this kingdom back to the nothing that they were in for the past 1,000 years. There are many in the city that resent being brought back into this world after having peace and not experiencing anything. So far, I haven't been able to find who is the leaders of the group in the city. My informants report that they are always masked. One thing I know that for sure, it is a dwarf. That doesn't narrow it down very much, no does it? I can feel something growing in the city, a sudden unrest. Not helped by the coming war, and now the Iron Lords welcome the whole tribe of goblins into the city. I am trying to be understanding. They are the leaders of the city, they know what's best. Perhaps I just need to get to know some of these goblins. I think tomorrow that's what I'll do. I'll see if I can enlist them to help my search as well. Alright, so she was good, trying to find an experience what the goblins are like. Right, next entry here. I met with the new Goblin Enclave. They seem like a nice group. One of them is Small Goblin Girl. I'm fairly sure she isn't a child. She seemed really nice, if a bit awkward. She told me how one of the Iron Lords themselves gave her their dagger. Seems she's talking about tricks.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Oh yes, I've sent Trix to trail the leader of the next meeting tonight. Apparently it's a big meeting as the Iron Lords have left the city tonight for something relating to the war. She has shown me how well she can hide, so I hope she'll be okay.
Uh-huh.
Well, looks like your protege is more skilled than we thought, Mackie.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's getting stabbed for this.
Yeah, right. Okay, here's the next entry here. If what she tells me is true, I have to tell the Iron Lords immediately the danger is great. I must intercept them in the palace this morning if they return. I have to get them away from the palace. Maybe a note telling them to meet me outside the city, but the ruins of the old tavern that in the road. And then Golgren's face kind of drops, and he kind of like mushes his face, you know, like when you're thinking about something.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is the last entry right here. It seemingly says, I can't believe Harsfeld Deaconage is the leader.
Oh my god.
That bitch.
Golgren
Yeah.
shut the book and put it in his pocket.
I'm gonna kill him.
Just for everyone, that's the book.
Well then, that's certainly a revelation.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Well, who wants to go kill Deaconage?
I do.
Well, I'm sure
But,
now that she's dead, I'm sure the jig is up, and I'm sure he's going to be challenging to find.
let's not. I feel the anger all of you feel as well. However, we must have some tact with this. We cannot simply march into the throne room and murder one of the advisors without being able to prove anything.
I bet if I pull all of his teeth out, he'll eventually tell us that he did it.
I agree. Let's go pull out his teeth.
Let's pull out his teeth. Anybody else want to pull out his teeth? Itsuko want an
Yeah,
eye?
Tatsuki, you want an eyeball?
Ooh, yes.
Let's go get an eyeball.
Did you just call her tzatziki like the fucking Greek dipping sauce?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always made with oikos.
Oh my gosh. Delicious.
That
amazing.
character will live forever.
Every time we're in the grocery store, we walk past the yogurt house. Oh, it goes.
Oh my god.
Dude.
Anyway,
My plan worked perfectly.
What time is it, roughly, right now?
In the
Right
game,
now,
or-
it's yes, in the game, it's about 8 o'clock at night.
So you think that meeting is going on right now? says meeting
Meeting's
tonight.
already happened.
Mm.
That
Um,
was yesterday.
Oh, that was yesterday?
That's true. Yes.
I think we should go find Trix.
I think that's a good idea.
Mm.
Yeah.
It seems like a good place to start as Annie. She'll have intelligence.
And we can also make sure she's still alive. Which I would like.
Yes, that too, yes.
So, Goblin Village, everybody?
Goblin Village.
Like, I
Goblin
know,
Town.
I know it's late, but she's not a kid apparently. She might stay up past 9 o'clock.
I told you she's like 26.
I didn't know!
That's why I told you.
I thought you were just saying, like, she's more mature than her age, not she was literally not a
I
child.
literally gave you a legit age, and you're just like, you thought I was just, oh, no, it's like she's 26.
You know how kids nowadays dress like they're older? Well,
Can we go to the Goblin Village?
Yes.
Can we go, please?
There's time to discuss these things later. Let's move on.
Alright.
I'm is of the
Just
essence. Where we
prepare the Goblin Village. Okay, just to grab you guys, and then we get to go. All right. You arrive at the goblin encampment or quarter of the city, and soft music wafts over as you can hear. The goblins are throwing another party.
Erte.
Harte.
alright, now,
Sounds like some
Tutsuko,
good news.
no drinking this time. We're on business.
Why are you telling me no drinking?
There's a lot of booze consumed last time.
Everyone else is drinking too.
But this time it's business.
Fine, fine.
There's some other dwarven citizens and other folk mixing with the goblins for this party.
It is nice to see.
Ah, warms me heart.
I feel very uneasy about this.
Etna,
Greetings, Lord Zaglag.
are you keeping well?
Oh yes, we are doing quite well. Constructions on the new quarters are well underway.
Excellent, glad to hear it. Seems like you're having a bit of a celebration here.
Yes, we decided that holding celebrations or parties seemed to be a way to get liked in around here.
Well, that does track. I suppose the dwarves do know how to party.
Yes, so it would seem.
Well,
What do I have the pleasure of the esteemed visit?
I'm afraid I might have to put a bit of a dampen on these celebrations. Could we step inside and discuss a matter in private?
But of course.
Before you go in, Bilgrin will nudge you and say, "Don't say too much."
Yeah, right, okay. I suppose I'll just inquire after Trix. and
Yeah.
see where
That's a
she's
good
at.
place to start, I reckon. Just be wary.
Right, okay. Last time I was in a tent with somebody, it didn't go well, so we'll see how this goes. Right.
Well, off you a glass
Okay.
of wine.
I'm quite all right, thank you. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be staying long to enjoy the celebrations. I have a somewhat sensitive matter to discuss with you regarding Trix, I believe the name was.
Yes? Has she done something wrong?
No, quite the opposite. She's been doing a sterling job. We have her doing some outside adventuring work with some of our parties, assisting and whatnot. Unfortunately, we haven't seen her recently. Do you have any idea where she is?
Last time I saw Trix, I believe, was yesterday afternoon.
Yesterday afternoon. Okay. Did she
Uh-oh.
say where she was going at all?
No, not particularly. She comes and goes.
Interesting. Okay. I don't suppose she
There
has
was a lady here yesterday, actually. Now that I think of it. She was talking
A
to
lady?
Trix. Yes. One of the dwarf lords, I believe. I don't know her name, unfortunately.
Yes, that's right. I believe she was working with her. Okay. That makes sense.
Perhaps she might know where she is.
Yeah, we could, we'll look into that. We'll have to try and track it down. I don't suppose Trix has a regular tent or abode she calls home around here?
Yes, she does.
Would you be able to track me towards that?
Of course. If you would follow me.
Excellent, thank you.
He nods to the other Iron Lords as he walks past.
Mm.
And he motions to you, Zuglag. This one was... is her tent.
Excellent. She had requested that I bring something to her. I just need to pop inside and grab that.
All right.
Yes.
Let me
Bring
know
it
if you
on.
need anything else.
I will. Thank you very much. No. Hop inside. What do I see?
You see a fairly messy tent. There's kind of stuff all over the place, clothes all over the place. Garbage is not taken out.
Is this messy in terms of just living messy, or messy as in it looks like it's
Yes.
been tossed?
It looks like living messy.
Okay.
What you would probably expect from a goblin.
Yeah, that tracks. Just making sure. I'd like to do an investigation check to see if there's any kind of trace or anything that might give me an idea of where she is or where she went.
Okay. There's nothing specifically in here that catches your eye. You see, you could maybe glean that her work clothes, if you could say it that way. I don't know what someone would call their going out clothes that are work related in this time of day or time and age. But that kind of stuff isn't there.
Okay.
So like her boots are gone, cloak gone, that kind of stuff.
Right,
Out-
okay.
Outerwear.
Outerwear, yeah.
Yeah, outerwear tracks. That would be perfect. What do you guys think? Is there anything else I should be looking for in here?
I'll slip in while you're at it. Well, you heard anything?
Nothing terribly out of the ordinary. It looks like her, boots and the like, they're not here, so she's probably out somewhere, or didn't come back last night. Otherwise, I don't see any traces as to where she might have gone.
I'm gonna look around.
You also don't see anything obvious missing or odd around this area. It kind of smells bad, but
Goblin.
yeah.
This
And
might
messy
be a
goblin
dead
at
end.
Again.
Perhaps we should follow up on Karen's idea. Maybe she's following him.
I search again or no?
Sure. You are now definitely sure that there is no information here to be found.
Well, perhaps we should inquire where she was seen last.
I asked Abner about it. She was here yesterday afternoon. Apparently she was talking with her and, they were coming up with a plan. I presume that tracks with the entry in the journal, but beyond that, I don't think she's back.
This does not bode well.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to leave this too long. The longer we go without finding her, the greater danger she's in.
Aye, we need to investigate this while Aeon's hot, as it were.
Yeah, agreed.
Well,
Maybe,
alright.
Maybe we take Karen's word and maybe we go look near Deaconage's residence. Maybe we can do that without being too obvious.
Well, we have to do something.
Yeah, I'm
Tricks
just not
have-
sure where to go next.
Over, a partner that they spoke with.
No,
No. Live with their parents.
you're in a tent.
I don't know. Maybe they live separate from their parents, but like keep close contact.
Her parents are
What about
dead.
goblin seems like close family ties to you?
Look at this party, man. We don't need those stereotypes.
Also, do you not remember the whole heart-to-heart that Trix and Tamaki had? Where she doesn't have any parents?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
I'm just gonna start going around and just subtly asking maybe Gianna and Cookie whether or not they've
Maybe
gotten
let's
more
not draw too much attention to her absence.
Well, I'm not going around to everybody. I'm just asking these two.
Okay.
I'll go ask old Zap No Arms.
No, don't. He literally knows nothing.
Gianna, how are you?
Oh, these parties are all the time. They're so cool.
Well, I'm glad you're having a good time. Don't suppose you've seen Trix around, have you?
No, I haven't seen her since yesterday.
Yesterday. Okay, yeah, no worries. Thank you. And I'll go over to Cookie. Cookie, my man, my gobbo.
Oi! Look at him! There's you back again.
Oh,
What can I
anytime
get
there's a
for you
party in
today, my
Goblin Town-
friend?
Anytime there's a party in Goblin Town, I gotta come by for a bite. Can't miss out on a good pair of cookies cooking.
Oh, yeah. I do love me some good old shindigs.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. Now, fix myself a little snack while I'm there while Cookie's cooking away. And between bites, I'll just ask him, I suppose you've seen Trix around, have you?
Trix was here this morning. And she came to get something to eat and said she had some business to deal with in town and then left again.
Oh, this morning, okay. Did she say what that business was, or was she just kind of in a hurry?
What? I didn't hear it between your mouthfuls of food. Swallow first.
Sorry about that. Did she say what the business she was doing was?
No. Didn't think it was my my job to pry into her life. Her business is her business.
Yeah, alright then. Yeah, that's fair enough. Just curious as to where she was. Haven't seen her around.
Also, your fox is drinking a lot again.
No. Damn it. Sukiko!
What?
I thought we were talking. We weren't gonna
I'm
drink.
not drinking. I'm just
you sure?
curled around the barrel.
Then why is it empty?
Okay.
It's not empty. Liar.
That barrel was full this morning.
Oh. It was. That's suspicious. I am not drunk. Tutsuko tries.
You look mighty suspicious.
Tutsuko proves her soberness by walking in a straight line. And does a little jig on the spot.
Roll for athletics.
What?
Got it.
Let's see, where is it?
Jessica stumbles and falls over. Even if she's not drunk, she looks like she is.
Rude.
Okay, alright, Sukiko, let's get you out of here before we cause too many more problems.
I am not drunk.
She is
Okay, I believe you. I'll kind of walk Sukiko away, and then we'll make our way out, I think. Unless anybody else has anything they want to do.
Does anybody have, like, survival?
I think I might.
Survival?
Yeah, I was thinking we could look for, like, tracks coming out of her house and try to track her that way.
I only have a survival 1.
I have survival 0, so...
I'm checking, hold on.
I have survival 1.
I'm pretty sure I have survival, but no one will listen to me because you guys think I'm drunk. So.
Does Trix have a best friend in the village?
Yeah, it's Tamaki.
Tamaki.
Yeah, honestly. We've been really busy the past few days, so I haven't gotten to see her.
I mean, I guess we.
Anybody have her phone number?
Phones don't exist, so I'm gonna say no.
I mean, Tetsuko will probably sniff her out. Search.
Yeah, my survival's also 0.
I'm willing to try.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Go
Yeah,
for it.
Go for it.
Okay, okay.
Use it. Use your nose.
Olgard's gonna try anyways. Yeah.
Jugger's like, dirt.
Oh,
Yeah.
It appears
Very
that somebody
much.
walked
Go.
Floor is made of floor.
Yeah. Titsuko,
Yeah.
you faintly smell remnants of her scent on the air.
I smell remnants of her scent in the air.
do you know which direction?
Yeah.
In
Where
town.
is it stronger?
To town
What?
we go.
To town? Okay, to town.
All right. Let's. Yeah. Just main
That's the
street.
best idea we're gonna get.
Titsuko, you follow the smell up towards the direction of the palace, but then you lose the scent.
It's going towards the direction of the palace, but I have lost the scent.
Olgard,
Do we think she's in the palace?
Maybe under it?
Under it.
What? Who was it that wanted more Warforged?
You.
No. Who was the guy who helped me with it?
I don't know. Who's the guy who helps you with it? What do you?
I don't remember his name right now.
That would be Gregor Deepart.
Deepart. She says
He's the
that she
engineer.
thinks it was Deepart.
No, she said it was Deaconage.
What?
Deaconage is the one that they identified as the leader.
Maybe. But
No,
she
but-
suspects that they've all been taken. That our friends have been taken.
I mean, maybe.
Okay, well,
Do we have a basement in the castle?
Probably.
where is Deaconage's office? Like, does he have an office in our?
Oh,
It does.
was it?
Do we want to go look through that and see if there's anything in there?
Like, before we brought the city back to life, wasn't all of that mayhem underground, under the castle?
Yes.
Oh, fuck. She's under there, isn't she?
She very well may be. But if we start going around and exploring down there, that's an expansive space. We're going to be burning a lot of time.
Well, let's head towards the castle and see if she picks up the scent again. Should we go into town and see?
Here we are.
Hey, not to interrupt, but her journal did say it was under our noses, not literally under the ground.
Well, if it's
Perhaps
under our
we're,
noses,
Thinking
it could
too
be.
literally.
I've never been accused of that before.
I don't know.
Right.
I feel like
Under our noses, doing it in the basement under the palace, that does make a kind of sense.
yeah, it does.
I mean, it doesn't hurt to look, does it?
I suppose not, but time is of the essence and we cannot be following.
I mean, would Ferrum
Just-
know? I know he's useless in
Oh.
general,
Maybe ask Farron to go look around.
but like, he might be
Garbity
I
goop.
don't think he can do that.
Hey,
reconnaissance.
no, that's not a bad idea, though.
He can roam around in the castle.
Yeah,
He just
Can
can't
he?
get people away from the scepter.
yeah.
So
Aaron, clarification, please.
He can be 60 feet away from the scepter.
that's it. 60 feet.
Correct.
Who's the scepter again?
I don't know.
Oberon does, I believe.
What?
You have the scepter of the Iron Lord?
Yeah.
Mm,
Maybe let's not do it in the middle of the goblin camp.
Yeah, no. We'll do this. We should do
But
it.
you guys
in-
aren't in the goblin camp anymore. You guys are.
we're
You're like at the steps up to the palace.
Okay.
We should.
okay. Well, let's go to the back to the palace, and then we can look around.
Yeah, like, or we can ask. Private room. Ferrum.
Hey, I know we're in our own palace. Can we get a private room, please?
Like, we'll just walk into a room and like somebody's
We'll
bedroom.
just go over here, this room, to the left,
We just don't want prying eyes right now.
over here.
That's what blanket forts are for.
Excuse me, could we get some privacy in this room, please?
Why, of course, madam.
Thank you.
Would the Iron Lords care for any refreshments before they adjourn?
No, and please close the door behind you. Thank you.
All right.
Have you summoned that ghost thing? Garbity goop.
Yeah, garbity goop.
Garbity goop?
Rabala.
Garbaloob.
Every time.
Are we okay?
I'll take the
No.
scepter. I'll say
I thought we
Garbala.
made this clear. We are not okay.
Okay, Ferrum.
I'm free from my prison once again.
I thought you liked it.
Yes. Oh, I do, yes. I just like to be dramatic.
You do have a flair for it. That is very true. Were you an actor in life? Just wondering.
Do I what? Oh, was I an actor?
Hey.
Yes,
Hey.
how did you know?
You just got a way about you.
Why, thank you.
Just a lucky guess.
Theron,
Yes.
are you aware of any persons coming or going from the palace other than us? In the
I'm not
past,
aware of anything outside of the
okay.
staff.
Yeah, right. I suppose that was that question. If we wanted to access the quote-unquote labyrinth underneath the palace, how would we go about doing that?
If you would take the stairs.
There's stairs?
Yeah, by my
Yes.
bedroom. Over here.
Where in the... Oh, so that's where that went. Oh, I thought it was a wine cellar.
Where is it?
Where's the wine
Top
cellar?
right.
Oh, why do I feel like I've never noticed that before?
I've never noticed that before either.
Okay, do we have
Our
a
house is
second
too big.
floor? Anybody?
No.
It's a
Yes.
bungalow.
That's where the Iron Forged workshop is, and a lot of the storage facilities, where most of the palace servants sleep.
Let's go down there. Do you know if Deaconage's offices are down there?
I believe Deaconage has an office in the outer wall.
We go there first.
No, I
That
think we
seems
should
too
go to the-
obvious.
Probably.
I feel like we should go there.
the
If
outer
we
wall.
go to Deaconage's office and he's there, what do we do?
Zuglak, I can make you invisible,
Kill him.
buddy.
We can we'll fabricate a story of something that he can help with. What does he help us
Or-
with? again?
But we can just send. Whoa.
Whoa!
Whoa.
We're all moving, I'm sorry.
Dive under the table.
There's an earthquake.
Sorry.
Zuglak,
Even-
perhaps I
Uh,
can just use my.
As you guys are in the middle of
magic to Make you
discussion,
invisible.
Jeffrey and
no
Olgatha
idea.
walk in. They're just like in the middle of chatting.
This is a private room.
Hi.
Daddy,
Oh,
knock.
oh,
Hi.
You need
Hi,
to
what's
know.
up?
sorry,
Stop being
sorry.
mean,
Did
stop
we
being mean.
intrude on something?
Yes.
Just talking about business, you know.
Ah, my apologies. We will excuse ourselves.
No, it's fine.
Zuki narrows her eyes at
leave.
them.
What are you doing? What's that? What's that look?
Why would they come in here when we had demanded this to be a private room? This is very suspicious behavior.
Well, they didn't know we demanded it to be a private room, and they've also
How did they
they've
know we
also
were
hung
here?
out. They didn't.
Oh, I
Who's
think
what?
they
What
did.
room is this?
This is just like a sitting room.
Yeah. Tamaki has talked with her parents in here already.
Yeah, they've come in here to sit and hang out before. They're probably just coming in here to sit and hang out, and they seem shocked we were here. Stop being suspicious of my parents. Stop it.
Zuki is very suspicious.
Anyway, Zuglak, you're a sneaky, stealthy little fellow. I can use my magic to make you invisible, and you can investigate yourself.
Well, I
just
appreciate the vote
calling
of
to-
confidence, but I mean, I can do that, I suppose. Or
I mean,
we
we
can go
could
down
just
into
go
the
in.
dungeon and see if Sukiko can pick the scent back up.
Aye, we could do that. If Deaconage is there, I do not suggest we enter the house.
It's fair enough.
We can always just Watch and listen is also an option.
Okay, well, why don't we get my his offices? If he's in there, if he's not, I'll do some snooping. If he is, I'll back right out, and then we'll come and check out the dungeon and see if we can find our little Trixie.
We're going into the basement or the wall.
Why is nobody listening?
Welcome to my life.
Yeah, that's the DM curse right there. So yeah, we'll go to Deacon Inch's office. Gobern will make me invisible. I'll take a quick peek to see if he's in there.
Let's go.
I mean, I don't think we should all go then.
We should all go.
I
In
think
and
we
out.
should all go.
It's an adventure.
We're
It's
not
too
all
juicy.
gonna go closely, but we all should go.
The juicy
go.
mystery.
So this isn't Scooby Doo.
Yes, it is.
Oh God, it is,
Wait,
isn't it?
it's
We have a
not.
dog in the party.
It's a Scooby Doo mystery.
It is.
Go with Scooby.
Oh,
Just a terrifying homicidal Scooby.
Oh God.
Tamaki Shaggy then.
Why am I Shaggy?
Why is Tamaki
Because
Shaggy?
I'm Scooby.
I mean,
Okay, I guess.
And you feed me
Yes.
the Scooby treats.
The sausages.
the Scooby treats.
Clearly, Zuglag is Daphne.
God.
clearly.
Why are you Daphne?
Because it's funny.
No, you're right. It is funny, but
Oh, Velma's just too smart. She can read.
And Fred?
Seems like best is Fred.
All right, Bast, sorry, not Bast. Zuglag, you head over to the wall to go to his office.
Mhm.
But it's pretty late at night. There's nobody there.
Door's locked.
The door is indeed locked.
That's fine. I can open it if you can't.
What would you need to do to open it?
I can just cast knock.
That he can.
Would that be a sleight of hand check to see if I can unlock it?
Do you have lockpicks?
Fair point. I do not actually.
Oh my god.
Yeah, go ahead. Now, I'm not that kind of rogue, okay? I'm not even a rogue. I'm a fucking
Bard with
bard.
no thieves' tools. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'll
I'm a
cast
rogue.
knock.
Yeah.
Oh, I
You're
can
not
do
a
it from
rogue, you're a
60 feet
bard.
away, so. Oh no, I'll make you invisible anyways, Zuglag.
Okay. Yeah, better safe than sorry.
Alright, go in and do your thing.
Right? I'll sneak on in, and what do I see?
You see an office of modest size. You see twin axes mounted above a fireplace, and a desk that is neat and organized in a military fashion. You see a tapestry of Astaroth covering one of the entire walls.
Well, that seems excessive. Okay. I'll make a investigation check for super not great.
You look around, and there isn't actually much in the way of like reports or anything. Even it doesn't really seem like he uses this office that much.
Interesting. Okay.
How far away are we from the house?
You're not in a house. You're just on the
Or
wall,
sorry,
the office
The
walls.
office.
I would assume he's inside, and you're like 20, 30 feet away down the hall. I don't know.
I wanna ritual detect magic just while he's in there.
Sure, go ahead. You don't detect anything magical in that room.
All right. Let me make a perception check on those axes. Is there anything significant about them, or are they just two plain old axes mounted on the wall for decoration?
They're not plain. They are engraved. They look to be like family heirlooms kind of thing.
Hmm.
They don't seem to be any sort of better than anything else. They're just well decorated.
Here, guys. Yes, no, maybe so.
Sorry, I didn't hear what your question was.
I was asking everybody else if there was anything else I should be relatively looking for in here.
A notebook that says evil overthrow plans.
Ah, God, I'll never that easy. May I make one more check
Yep.
to see if there's anything significant about that enormous tapestry on the wall?
Sure.
Attaboy.
Check behind the tapestry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just up behind it.
What would you like, Dan?
Investigation.
Investigation? Could I do insight instead, because my stat's better?
No. You're not telling if it's
Fair
lying to you. You do not see anything of interest.
Hmm. Okay.
Take a shit on his desk and get out.
Tempting, but I'll pass. Yeah, if I don't have anything else to find in here, not rolling super hot, so I think that'll do for me. I'll sneak my way back out again.
Okay.
And I guess we're off to the basement.
Wait, hold on.
What's up?
Does Tsukiko smell tricks?
Oh,
It's not a bad
My
idea.
fox nose smell.
Smell that
Tsukiko
smelly
does
smell.
not smell tricks.
I do not smell tricks? Okay. I do not smell her.
Well, what'd you see in there?
not much of anything, really. The man has a fondness for a pair of X's, and very much likes, how did Karen describe him? Astrath, whatever his name is, that he's supposed to be following. Really likes him. Got a huge tapestry all over the one wall for that fella. But beyond that, nothing really out of the ordinary. It hasn't even really looked like he's been in there in a while.
Oh, that's a little strange, isn't it?
So that means wherever he's doing his work, he's doing it somewhere else. I suppose we go to the basement next.
All right, everybody into the mystery van.
Yes.
Into the basement.
It's just a wagon we painted blue with flowers on it.
All right. Okay, one moment.
Ah, yeah, beat me to it.
Alright, you guys head down the stairs. And here we go. Oops.
Well, now. They certainly cleaned this place up, didn't they?
Oh. We should question the servers.
I think Deepard might be down here. Maybe we should ask him. Although he's on the council with him, I don't know how well that would work out.
Deepard's not on the council. He's the chief engineer.
Oh, yeah, right. Sorry.
Hearthfire Deaconage was your second in command.
Right.
Hell's Plate is the economic advisor, and Herug Brigjaw is the city planner.
Right.
Those are your
I
three.
have all that on a sticky note that was stuck on my desk, but it currently isn't because I just moved.
How dare.
I'm sorry, I came unprepared. I'm a DM's worst nightmare.
Alright, go ahead. You guys are in the basement of your palace. Or part of the basement, at least.
Should we split up? Oh, yeah. What? What?
No. Use that nose of yours.
Oh. Yes, Tsuko tries to smell out.
Titsuko smells the supplies down here, so lots of smells of food and wines. You smell mechanical things, you smell wood, but you do not smell tricks.
I smell lots of things down here, but not tricks.
Okay.
You said there was another area of the basement? We should go there.
Yeah, over here through the workshop.
So you enter the workshop, and it's fairly loud in there. Things are smelting away, burning away. A couple of the Warforged are in here. Gregor Deepard is in here. It smells of smoke and oil.
Tsuko wants to smell in the barrels.
Get away from the wine.
All the barrels smell of various wines and whiskeys, and
No dead bodies?
various. They do not smell of dead bodies. No.
Yeah.
Gregor is hunched over a table. Has like those goggles on with various lenses on it, and is working away at something.
I think we're missing Karen.
Are we missing Karen?
I don't see
Yeah.
me.
And
Was
Karen.
Karen taken as well?
There she is.
Right there. Okay.
Does anyone want to ask Deepart some questions, or?
have you seen Deacon Edge lately?
What? No, he doesn't come down here. Much too filthy for his liking. Not organized enough for his military type, you know?
Makes sense.
It's the first time I've seen any of you down here.
Honestly,
Honest,
just-
I forgot was here.
What's
Well, be
this over
careful
here?
at the things you touch. That would be the forge for the Warforged.
Oh. Well, what do we want to do, guys?
The chest up here,
Chest?
top right corner. What that is.
It just contains tools.
Um. What's over here to my or left?
So there you come up to a locked door.
Hey, Gregor, what's over
It is
here?
like well, that's the entrance to the trials for maintenance
key?
service, you know. It's somewhere. I don't believe I have it on me. Is there something you need to do in the trials?
Just want to look around, just for posterity's sake.
One moment. Let me have a look if I can find the key. And he's like rummaging around at his desk. And after a few minutes, he's like, here we are. No one's been in here in a while. And he comes over and unlocks the door. They are.
I'm sure it's still just as deadly as the last time we were in there.
I can't
Probably.
remember.
Yep, thank you, Mr. Deephart.
Through
Just
these
kind of-
tunnels, you will be able to get to each of the trials separately.
Oh, good. Excellent. All right.
Looking in the tunnel, is there like dust everywhere, or does it look like they've been disturbed?
It doesn't look like there has been anything through here in a while.
Tutsuko would like to do something.
Sure.
Tutsuko summons the Warforged to her.
No,
Hold on. I'll go over to you guys.
Oh no.
Come here, my pretties.
It's happening.
All right.
Yeah, boy.
The two Warforged that are in the room will come over to you and will salute.
We are at your disposal.
We are searching for our friend. You must go and seek where she is and report back to us where she is. Do not harm any in your way. Anything else, guys? What else should I add here? Make haste.
Maybe some
The
description of
raptor's
what the friend looks
insufficient.
like.
What are we looking for?
Okay, we're looking for our little goblin friend. Her name is Trix. She made a particular bond with Tamaki, and she is a dear, dear friend. She is this high. She's got green skin, black hair, and she carries... What does she carry, you guys? Like a dagger?
It's a dagger that we gave her.
Yeah, she carries around this specific dagger. And she describes the dagger to them.
The Warforged will be put to this task.
Thank you.
I'm not
Pretty
sure how
much off.
successful this will be, considering she is hiding from scary things.
I was a 26-year-old goblin who wanted to hide. Where would I go?
They weren't told to grab her or do anything, just to find her and report back to us. Right? Yes.
You ordered them. You tell us.
Yes. So I'm being sensitive. Don't you guys see how sensitive I am?
Oh, we do. We appreciate the work.
Trying our best. So, are we going in the tunnel, or are we gonna keep exploring the basement?
Do you still have no trace off of this tunnel here?
Do I smell anything in this tunnel?
Besides stale air, no.
Okay, no, I do not.
Maybe the tunnel is not. There's no trace that anybody's been through here. Was there another entrance to the tunnel, like on the other side? No, there wasn't. This is it.
Why don't we go back to the last place that Tsukiko had a trace of her and look around there? Maybe we can figure out how to pick the trail back up.
Just outside of the palace?
Yeah, the last place that we had any kind of sign of her.
So
Was
the last
that-
place you had any kind of sign was up to at the starting of the steps to the palace, where her trail vanished, which is a heavily traveled area. It's one of the main thoroughfares of the city, where most of the infrastructure has been rebuilt.
Should we just go visit Deacon Age in his house
Yeah, let's go to his fucking house.
at night?
Rip his teeth out.
Be in his basement. He gives like I keep little girls in my basement kind of vibes.
As much as I want to say let's not, I'm kind of running out of ideas here.
Thoughts? Consensus?
Why don't we go to his house? Let's not go inside, but let's find his domicile, keep our distance, and then maybe see if we can pick up any kind of trace around it.
Okay. To surveil his house we go.
I feel like we should be looking in the castle. I feel like it's somewhere in here.
We have a second floor? Did we decide then? Oh, it's a bungalow castle, that's right. It's very high ceilings.
Yes, very high ceilings.
Where else would... I don't know. I just don't know.
I don't know either.
But I do feel like the castle is the place.
Alright, give me 1 second.
Where else in town is there? There's the bar, brothel, the stadium. Shipping yard, the apothecary store.
Adventurers Guild? Do we have one of those?
The courthouse? We have a courthouse, right?
Yeah.
Like in the jail of the courthouse?
You know, Tamaki, you seem fairly calm. Throughout all this.
Very much not. Very much not. Very, very freaked out and just not sure what to really do or say and very, scrambled inside.
Scrambled inside.
Like eggs. Also, yeah, she has no idea. She has no idea what to.
While you're doing whatever you're doing
Really
out there, and I'm gonna go grab a quick drink.
Yep, everyone can take a couple minutes. We'll be right back.
Okay.
Just a reminder, I have to leave at 4.
That should be okay.
Stupid job. Stupid children.
Children are stupid.
They are. They're so dumb. What did I have the other day? I had a kid who ate a dime. You idiot.
Nice.
They deserve it.
That's a good one. Were they young? Were they old? Not that that matters, but
They were like 3.
okay. So
Not to
more the
know.
parents' fault than the kids' fault.
I mean, the parents didn't eat a dime.
You don't know that. Maybe they did.
They didn't
Maybe they were
X-ray-
demonstrating.
I x-rayed the child, so...
It was a cult thing.
Maybe. Maybe that was its rite of passage.
Mm.
But yeah, 3-year-olds should know not to eat coins.
Yeah, they should.
Well, this
That's-
one...
Yeah,
It's a pretty common thing.
that's alarming. I mean, I remember being really little and being yelled at for putting things in my ears. And then after I was yelled at, I stopped doing it.
So random.
What kind of things did you put in your ears?
It's a good question.
Are they still in there?
Maybe. No, I never went so far as to put something in. Just like playing around there, you know? Well, everyone does weird shit when they're little. What did you guys do?
I was a horse
No
girl.
answer.
True. You rode a sheep.
I didn't.
Vaguely remember this story. Theron was afraid of chickens.
I mean,
Good.
have
Should
you met
be.
chickens?
They're terrifying.
Until you stand up to them, then they run away.
Except for the roosters.
Now, those are the ones that you have to kick, and then they're fine.
No.
Show response.
They go at you. It's terrifying.
Actually, as a small child.
We'd be in like 8 foot by 8 foot like little like pens, and there was like 2 roosters and like 8 chickens, and we'd be like trying to collect the eggs, and the roosters would come at us. Like we would have to go in pairs. Except one time, the person that was in there with me, she decided that the roosters were getting a little too like crazy, and she decided to like leave and lock me in the room with the roosters that were going crazy.
Wow.
It was really terrifying.
What a prick.
I'd be like wearing like full on like welly boots, and I'd still get like bruises from them kicking me. It's terrifying.
That is unfortunate.
I had an irrational fear of leeches as a young one. We had a little babbling brook in our backyard, and someone made a comment about leeches one day, and I was convinced that there were just leeches everywhere in our backyard.
But there
And
are.
that camping trip must have been really traumatic for you then.
It was. That was so. It
Never
was.
gone again.
Yeah. Here we are, like having a good time, going skinny dipping. It was so fun. We get out. Ugh. So nasty.
In between my toes.
Yeah, and then on.
Your foot.
Yeah, like underneath the foot, and she didn't
Yes.
even notice she was stepping on it.
Ugh.
And you pulled it off, and it wouldn't let go, and it was like a gummy worm just stretching.
Slapped back. We're just screaming.
The whole time.
And return.
Samesies.
Almost ready.
Yeah, no worries. I think Will's just fixing himself up.
Yeah, Will's still finishing making a drink for himself, so.
Drink sounds good. Theron, would
We
you
got
like
a
a drink?
bar cart today.
What do you
Sure.
want?
I'll have some Di Serono lemon bubbly.
Sounds good.
You do. I think my brother just bought a snowmobile.
Why?
Nice.
I don't know. He just randomly sent me a picture of a snowmobile. I'm like,
Maybe he bought
Got
you a
there.
snowmobile.
Oh,
what am I
snap.
gonna do with a snowmobile?
What aren't you gonna do
What's
with the
he?
snowmobile?
What's he gonna do with
Well,
a
the city
snowmobile?
now. He's got friends in the country.
I had a coworker. Every year, she goes on a 3-day trip with her snowmobile and a trailer, and her boyfriend and a couple other friends, and they just snowmobile from campsite to campsite.
Well, that sounds like a good time, I guess.
Yeah, that sounds pretty tense. I'm not gonna lie.
Right? So like maybe that's what he wants to do.
Your game here.
Almost ready.
Will, you missed it. My brother just sent me a random picture of a snowmobile. I think he bought one.
Hey.
Now you got somebody to go with.
Yeah, honestly. He lives in Gravenhurst?
No, he's kind of floating, as it were, right now. He wasn't buried, but then that is a situation, and he's basically at Warrenville now.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh. Well, no, I also have a snowmobile.
I shall do that.
For now.
For now.
For now.
We'll see how this winter goes.
Hey, what's the name for, like, the leader of a household? Sort of like the servants?
Master of the house.
What's the head servant? Like, what's the...
Butler.
Yeah.
The butler's just the head of the
There's a
kitchen and dining
specific-
room. Like, the butler isn't specifically leader of all the servants.
Oh, it's the
There's a specific word I'm thinking of that I can't...
Yeah.
It's like on the tip of my tongue.
What, the patriarch?
Maybe?
Concierge, but that's not right. Correct.
No, that's not right at all. Because, like, the matriarch is like, you know, like the female head of the household, so wouldn't it be the patriarch if it's a guy?
Oh, the butler. No, not butler. The oh fuck, what is it called? It's not concierge. It's not driver.
Maybe like steward?
Valet?
I think steward is
Was
probably
valet?
the word.
Valet? Did you say valet?
No, it's like what was it?
I see proprietor, although that's probably not right.
No, proprietor means like of like a business.
Google synonyms
just gonna
of
go with-
butler.
I literally
I'm
am.
just gonna go with steward. We can leave it at that.
Steward works. That's fair.
Steward of the house.
With that.
Yeah, valet. Is a synonym for butler. Maiden servant. Don't.
Okay. I am ready. You all arrive at the house, the manor house. It is now probably like 11 o'clock at night. It's pretty late.
house? It's massive.
Trix, are you here?
He's like
A
he's
noble
like the,
house.
yeah, he's like the second in command to us. Of course, he's got a big fucking house.
You guys have
Is he
a big
married?
house, so.
Is he married? Does he have a kid or something? What do we
I
know
don't
about him? Does anyone know anything about this guy?
We know nothing about our servant.
Man, I'm not saying that he was right to start a cult, but we've like know nothing about our second in command other than like his name and this is his house. Like, this, what else do we know about him?
So we've been busy. We fought a dragon, and then there's an army coming, and like.
No, I know, but like not even like a casual conversation of just being like, yeah, how about that local sports team we don't have, you know? What does he like to do? Other than start cults, I guess.
Well, next
So what do
time
you
you
do in
see
your
him, you
spare
can
time
ask him about
besides
the
cults?
scoreboard of the Garoom Goliaths. But for now, we need to find our friend.
From the outside of the house, are there? I assume there's like windows on the outside.
Yep.
Can we see people through the windows? Can we see anybody?
You see like the odd servant going past, but
Excellent. I'm just gonna like here behind the bushes, and I'm gonna take this opportunity to shapeshift into one of the servants that I saw through the window.
arguably you haven't seen them well enough.
Well enough. I just don't want to.
You've only kind of seen them. You just saw like a flash of them as they go past.
They're running. All of them are constantly running.
None of them have like stood still in front of them, and you can get a good look at them.
Yes. A servant just staring out the window, standing still, 1,000 yards stare.
Can I shapeshift into William then?
You can.
I just don't want to be Bast right now.
Alright, let me grab William.
I'm going to save looking like Trix for when we confront him. I want Trix to be the one that he sees when he gets his throat slit.
Wow.
Does the fox smell the gobbo?
What does the fox smell?
Ring ding 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 ding
fox.
ding ding ding.
Considering how long we've been doing this, and there's only been like one other joke with that, I'm very proud of all of us, honestly.
I was gonna say,
It was
like, yeah, holy
building.
shit, how do we not
It was
make that?
building.
Karen, can you not rush the building, please?
I'm just looking.
You're a
Just look
little
at
close.
face plastered against the window.
Hi! Hello.
Alright, you are now William.
Good day. I forget what William sounds like.
British.
Chip chip cheerio.
Sure.
Close enough.
Sure.
Tsukiko, do you smell our little friend?
I don't know. Do I?
Make a survival check.
Survival.
Make a smell
Okay.
check.
Yeah.
You're tracking.
Okay. Survival. Let's go.
Nice
If
one.
can I get closer to the house and do another one?
Sure.
Like closer, like right here. Hopefully, there's no. Go.
You do not smell tricks at this house. Well, you
At
smell
this
lots of
house.
smells, but not tricks.
Do I smell anything suspicious?
What does that mean?
Anything that would pique her interest as to foul play?
Does she smell sausages?
Not that. Foul play. Foul play.
She smells chickens.
Oh, what does
Does
foul
she
play
smell
like?
chicken sausages?
Oh my god. Hmm? No. You guys, I smell nothing.
Where is this the front door? Like, where's the front door on this building? I'm disoriented.
It's a good question.
Or here.
I'm pretty sure it's over here.
Oh yeah, under the awning, as it were.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where that invisible trapezoid is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what's on the there, gang?
We're gonna just like knock on the door and be like, trick or treat.
Okay, let's maybe develop a plan here before we do anything.
God, not another one of our plans.
Here's the plan. We hand it over to Maggie.
Oh my god.
And see how it goes.
Is this the seduction plot? Is this when it's happening now?
Seduce him?
It is such a joke. It is such a fucking joke, please.
Here's what we do. We pretend we want to join the cult.
Karen.
Oh, past, you could pretend to join the cult.
Yeah,
Well, we're not supposed to know about the cult.
Yeah, what if
That's the whole
William's
point of the cult.
what if William's already in the cult? And that would be really awkward of like
I mean,
coming
just
up like,
pick
we're
some
joining the cult.
Randy.
Yeah. Just be like, I want to join the cult. It's like, William, you're the treasurer of the cult. What do you mean? Like,
Treasurer.
listen, cults have expenses. They need a treasurer. They need a money man.
They fundraise with
Very
cupcakes.
important in
Okay.
cult, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Let's hold the money box. The treasurer of the cult.
All right, time's a ticking.
Yeah, seriously, we got like less than 20 minutes to wrap this up.
There's a staircase here, and a staircase here. Which one goes up and which one goes down, if any?
I think is this one also one?
Both go down, I've decided. Also, that
Ooh.
is...
Let's set his house
sure,
on
that one
fire
goes
and
down.
smoke him out.
Yeah, but what if Trix is inside the house?
Tootsico can't smell it.
Goblin was inside the house the whole time.
That's a lot of faith in the fox's nose.
Just set his bedroom on fire then.
If we can sneak into
Look
his
at all the
basement.
candles he's got. It could look like an accident.
Are you good at controlled burns?
Oh my god, he's got all these candles and his like sexy lady.
If we can sneak into his basement, we might be able to find some trace of either tricks or the cult activity.
Alright, yeah, that sounds good.
Where's the basement?
Oh, we don't know.
There's two staircases that lead down, or one cellar door. However, he's right above that door. You might hear it if we get through.
Could we try to pass without a trace, Fox?
I guess, but she's not here.
Well, we're looking for cult activity as well.
You're that.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well, we don't know that.
Well, we're looking for proof.
Just because you can't smell her doesn't mean she's here. That's why we're not letting Karen light the house on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be a good look, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And Lord's burned down mansion, trapping innocent.
So what do we want to do here? We need to make a call.
Okay, alright. I guess I could cast Pass Without Trace on us.
Karen, I swear to God.
Excuse me.
I'm just looking.
Nobody.
If you get busted over there and you
You're
get
such
surrounded,
a-
we are
you're
not
such
coming for you.
Peeping Tom. Oh my goodness.
You remember what happened last time somebody just rushed in by themselves?
We're all fine. Did anybody die? No.
Yes, actually.
Nearly, yes.
But did
Tsukiko
you
did,
die?
and now she's this.
Okay, gang, what are we doing here? Are we sneaking
Seriously,
into the
we got-
basement, or are we
We
finding
got
another route?
15 minutes here, guys. Let's go. Basement. I vote basement.
I mean, yeah,
Let's
but
go.
how do we? What's the best way to get there?
We'll walk around to the side of the house, and then I'll put Pass Without Trace on all of us.
Come on. Come hither.
Alright, let's go.
YOLO. Hey.
Fucking, our plans work out great every single time.
Oh, you should have seen Friday night's group.
This could go so bad.
It will go so bad. It always
We are
does.
the Iron Lords.
Shut up.
Yes, you have. He has to listen to you guys, no matter what.
Alright. I can't pick up William.
Poor William, hold on. Bass, there you go, save.
William's too
Thank you,
heavy.
William.
William
Thank
needs to stop eating so many McGrubbins. William's going on a diet starting Monday.
Throw all the sausages in the piano and
I think if we tell our servant to go on a diet, that crosses a line into harassment.
It's easy. We just changed his job title. We changed his job title to waiter, to model who serves, and then it's different.
yeah. Also, we said for this we don't have an HR, so it's
That
not
went in a
really
much
mattering.
different direction than I was going to go. I was going to say fat fuck, but
We've changed your job title.
Anywho.
Oh, is it a promotion? No, you're now fat fuck until you lose a couple pounds.
Oh my god.
tell me that's not funny.
Behold our deaconage, Lord of the House, second in command, and fat fuck!
Okay, everybody on their hands and knees, and we are crawling underneath these windows. Do not walk past the windows. Walk low eye level on the windows.
Okay.
Yes, Zuggy, get on your hands and knees.
Any of you who peep in,
I'm as tall as you when you're on your hands and knees.
any of you who do peep into the bedroom there do see one of the courtesans from the brothel.
Oh, wait, who?
This one.
Do we recognize her?
Yeah, you've seen her at the brothel.
Okay.
The one place you guys have visited more than once.
Now we have all the proof we need. He's broken the morality clause.
Oh my god. Even though we go to the
Yeah,
Listen,
but we
we're
wrote the
exempt
morality clause.
Morality clause.
We can do whatever we want. We wrote the damn thing.
Yeah.
How like the Ontario government. Alright, so you guys are sneaking into the basement.
Yes.
You have
sneaky.
successfully snuck into the basement. Oh, William's off on an adventure. And he's back.
Basement over here.
Alright, you are in a basement with lots of stuff. Things
I
like
see nothing. Let's go home.
art, furniture, barrels of things.
What kind of things?
Like food and other things you keep in barrels. My point I'm trying to make is there's nothing of interest in here.
Okay. This makes sense because like keeping the cult stuff potentially in his house could just, it does nothing but implicate him.
It's fair, but it's still worth checking either way. Alright, well,
Are we here?
if there's nothing more to be gained from here, then,
Let's
what's our
set
next
the
move?
house on fire.
No. Can Tsutsuki
He's a
do
little
an
fucking arsonist.
investigation check?
Yeah, go.
Also, like,
welcome to.
yeah, he sucks, but like the courtesan and his servants don't deserve this. You
Hey,
know,
well,
they could
now-
very well be innocent.
And let's not forget,
Nail him to the floor and then set it on
Oh
fire.
my god.
we need to save her for sure.
Tsuko, you smell sexy things.
Ew.
Oh.
Ew.
The bloods.
Dwarf sweat is pungent.
Time to go.
Ball musk.
Gulgard, you see lots of interesting pieces of art that you think might be worth a lot of money.
Ooh.
Hmm.
That's all I see.
Yep. I've told you, there's nothing down here.
Wow. I don't believe you.
Is there a door that looks like it leads up?
I'm trying to
into the
get
house?
things moving along in the last 10 minutes here.
We are
Did we go
trying.
into the house?
Should we confront him?
We're just going in the house.
No, we should
Yeah.
prepare for the assault that's happening tomorrow.
Yeah, and also, like, how are we gonna confront him? What are we gonna say, you know? And it's not gonna be a good look if all of a sudden we come in and accuse him with no proof.
Yeah.
Say
The last
that,
thing-
what's her face?
That's
is
fair.
The last thing we need to do before this big fight is to cause discontent and have people doubt us of like, oh, why are the Iron Lords pointing a finger at their own second in command? And oh man, why didn't they notice anything? And how stupid are they? And blah blah.
If we set his house on fire and make it look like an accident.
Again, the servants and the courtesan. You're just fine killing the innocent people?
Who knows?
I
Maybe
mean,
they're
she
not
is
innocent.
evil,
Maybe they like kicked a puppy this morning. You don't know.
I could change into Trix and see how he reacts.
And then you die.
You're
And then we get to we get to watch you die.
Alright, do it.
I can take Deacon Abe.
Go for it.
Do it. Do it then.
It's-
Why not? Just ruin everything. Just go for it.
I mean, it is like midnight and he's with a hooker, so he might not answer the door right now. I know I
You
wouldn't.
think?
I think we put a pin in deaconage for now, and
Literal or physical? I mean, what? Literal?
Literal, yeah.
Or physical?
We said it. Alright, let's go put a pin in deaconage.
at 10 minutes, guys. 10 minutes. Let's.
Okay, let's just keep an eye on him for now.
Yeah, that's fair.
We'll deal with
Right.
this later.
Let's try to do something in these last few minutes of note.
I feel like we are running out of ideas. It's bedtime.
Did we see her? Like, with our
Yep.
faces? Okay.
You saw them with your eyeballs, yeah.
Remember her. We might
Nothing
want to
here.
go see her later, and not for business.
Business.
You really want to have deaconage's sloppy seconds? Okay, sure.
Is that how you tell us you have a
Whatever-
question?
Not for her business, but our business. Her business is our pleasure, and our business is not her pleasure.
Confused.
When aren't you? Anyway,
And just show up to your bedroom
Shocker.
where are we going? What are we doing?
Back to the palace.
Let's go to the palace.
I'm sure glad I made this map for 10 minutes.
You're welcome.
Oh my god, let's just go in and see if deaconage. Okay, that's fine.
No, we're not. No, we're not doing any of that.
Hey, I know it's like the middle of the night, and you just got finished fucking tossing your salad.
Plowing.
And we need to ask you a couple questions. Like, get the fuck out of my house.
Color.
I know it's midnight. But we saw your hooker was wearing purple. Do you find that an erotic color?
Deacon Age, do you
or-
know where your kids are?
Oh my gosh. Do you have kids? What are their names?
Does the kingdom have milk cartons? Can we ask for them to print a picture of Trex on the milk carton?
We just needed
Honestly, we could have gone and asked and just been like, ask him about his life. And like, we feel really disconnected from
Oh
our
my
advisor.
god.
And look,
You're
And
just
we
like-
wanted to get connected at midnight. Post
Yeah, we were like kept up at night, being like, man, we don't know much about you guys.
at your
Deacon Age,
house.
like, I know it's late, but like we just need a cup of sugar. That's it.
But we're so fucking ridiculous that it would be believable.
We visited the apothecary. We're a little bit high. We wanted to make cookies, but
But
We just need a cup of sugar, all right? And I just come in for a cup of sugar. That's it.
All right. I'm gonna end the session there.
Yep, that makes sense.
Right.
That's an excellent note to end on. Thanks.
the longer this goes, the less productive it's going to become.
You're probably right.
We don't know where she is.
We really haven't made any progress.
Nope, this was a real do nothing day.
Remember-
Huh?
Remember when I was like, "Ah, this is gonna be a short session." So much for that.
3 hours later.
Theron overestimates our problem-solving abilities.
I don't know.
Apparently.
Our dice rolls.
Not even I've given you all the information that I could have given you.
Yeah,
D&D
yeah,
groups
that's not
are
true, but okay.
simultaneously the best problem solvers and also the absolute worst problem solvers in the same time.
Correct.
We're truly
Uh,
trash.
so
So next
next
week.
Honestly incredible.
D&D?
I don't have my work schedule yet. Apparently, it's not going to get sent to me until 8 p.m. So I don't know.
Oh.
I mean, Sunday.
Potentially sometime Sunday. Potentially, we'll see. Because I might potentially have to close. I haven't done any closing shifts, and I know they want to teach me how to close out. I might be doing closing shifts next week. I have zero clue yet. So.
Gotcha. Then we will
What's
leave it open.
what's Jordan's schedule for next week anyway?
I don't know. I can't find my phone.
Okay,
When are you guys moving?
Are we
January?
moving?
January?
What? January, like beginning of January.
How are the logistics of that? Like, are you moving with like a
Difficult and
suitcase or like
Yeah.
what?
It's been difficult.
I imagine so.
We got our visas, so that's
Hey.
Good. It's very, very good.
they're gonna let us into the country.
Yeah.
Our flights aren't booked yet because we can't book our flights until we find out when the cat's flight is going to be.
Yeah.
And we don't know where we're gonna live yet. We're gonna arrive probably on the 11th of the month, and my classes start on the 23rd.
You're gonna have a rough month.
So it will be cozy.
Yeah, it's gonna be really busy.
So
So
we
here's
have
what
like
we're gonna do.
10
We're gonna
days.
move all the way across the world with none of our possessions. We don't even know where we're gonna live yet, and then I'm gonna have a week and a half until my classes start.
It's 100% doable. It's not as bad as it sounds.
Sure.
It is Australia.
Even here.
So
It's true.
It's
not
actually less stressful than you think it is, I promise.
Okay, I'll let you know if it's less stressful than I think it is, because it's pretty stressful right now.
Right now it
I
is, yeah.
would
But once
imagine.
you're there, it'll be so much easier.
sure you guys will manage to pull
You'll
it
be in a
off, though.
land down under.
Something plunder. Anyway, I'll let you guys know my work schedule, and we'll fucking figure it out. Okay.
Yeah, and I'll let you know mine once I find my phone.
All right. Bye, guys.
Sounds good.
Sounds good, guys.
Bye.
Peace.
Bye bye.